Yo guys, it's CFB, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are talking Chelsea versus Fulham. Actually, Fulham versus Chelsea match preview. We are actually not at home for the first time in like 3 weeks because obviously our last couple of fixtures have actually been at home. So we've had a good little home run, but not in a way of form, we haven't. But yeah, we've got Fulham versus Chelsea match preview. Game week 7, I think it is in the Premier League now. Game week 7. Yeah, but before we get into the preview, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. Also, first link in the description to my second channel, so go and check that out. It'd be very much appreciated. And yeah, let's get straight into this. So, match preview. Fulham versus Chelsea. Tough game, local derby. It's a local derby. I've seen a lot of our fan base on Twitter stuff like that saying it's a big game in terms of we need to get a result. I agree. But I do not agree on what a couple of people are saying, as in like, it's not really in terms of a big game, in terms of club v club. It's a local derby. No matter what it is, a derby is a derby. Local derby is big. You know what I mean? It may not be as big as, you know, your Chelsea Tottenhams and Chelsea Arsenals and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, them games obviously are bigger. But local derby against Fulham, it's still a very, very, very big game. Very big game. So, yeah. But it is a must-win as well. I've been saying this in my last couple of previews, you know. If you haven't seen already and you want to, you know, go and check it out. My last couple of previews that I've been given, literally probably my last 3. The one against Brighton for the Carabao Cup, my last 2 Premier League ones, I have said they are must-wins. We need to gain as much points as we possibly can before the international break, which, by the way, another fucking international break. Which is after next week. It's after next week. We have a tough run of fixtures. We've got like Arsenal, United, Tottenham. They're on form. Bloody hell, they're like, I think they're like 15 points ahead of us. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. You know, City and stuff like that. We've got all this tough run of fixtures, and also, you know, your Brentfords and stuff like that, who are very tough to play. They are very tough teams to play. So we need to gain as much points as we possibly can. And we let's be real here, we've had probably the easiest run of fixtures, bar Liverpool, from the first game of the season to now. Well, next week against Burnley as well. We've had a very, very easy run of fixtures for those first 8 games compared to other top 6 teams. We have, and we have not took advantage of it at all. Instead, we've gained 5 points in 6 games so far in that easy run. That is very, very, very poor. Very poor. That was our time to get as much points as we possibly can before the tough run that we've got after next week, after the international break. If we don't gain 6 points if we don't gain 3 points against Fulham and then 3 points against Burnley, this could be a very rocky Christmas. And I'm not talking no snowy either. Very, very rocky. It won't be raining snow, it'll be raining rocks. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be tough. Fulham ain't no mugs either, let's be real. Fulham aren't no mugs. Burnley haven't won a game this season, but they're no mugs either. You know, with Burnley, obviously, they're lower on points than us. They're only like 3 points or 2 points off or something like that, but they are lower in the table than us. With Fulham, for example, they're actually 3 points ahead of us, and they've not had a great season so far. I mean, we're looking at this game like, you know, and I'm talking like Fulham have had a great season, you know, because they were actually quite good last season. And we've just been shocking from last season to this season so far. But let's be real, they're 3 points ahead of us. Even if we win this game tomorrow, we're going to be joint on points the same as them. I think they're like 11th or 10th in the table. We're 14th. You may as well just laugh it off. It's actually so unbelievable that we're in this position. But they are a tough team, you know. We beat them 2-0 in pre-season. The pre-season we just had, that unbelievable pre-season that sold us a dream. You know what I mean? Sold us a dream. We beat them 2-0 in that game. First game of last season against Fulham, we lost 2-1 to them. And the last game of last season against Fulham, we drew 0-0 to them. So we actually haven't beaten Fulham. We didn't beat Fulham last season. We didn't beat them. We drew and lost to them. So today, It's all about revenge. It's all about revenge. The Chelsea players need to go into this game thinking, let's gain as much points as we possibly can. Let's get this revenge on these lot. That's what I'll be saying. That's what I would be saying in my head. That's what every Chelsea player should be saying in their heads. Going forward, I don't think Fulham are really... I think as Fulham are at home, I don't really see Fulham sitting back and putting 10 men behind the ball unless they get a goal first. That's why it's important for us to go and get the goal first. Because if we get the goal first, you know, Fulham will have to go all out against us at their own ground, which then creates an opportunity when they've got all their men coming forward to try and get a goal back. You know, we can counter-attack and try and get a goal. You know, we used to be so supreme at counter-attacking. We used to be that team, flawless on counter-attacks, you know what I mean? I haven't seen us score a counter-attack goal since Eden Hazard was here. Honestly, I can't remember the last time we scored a counter-attack goal. But that's what the mindset should be. Get a goal first. Get Fulham to come forward more onto us, you know what I mean? And then we counter-attack and try and get much more goals with them coming forward. That's what our game plan should be, because I do not see Fulham putting 10 men behind the ball tomorrow. They're at home, you know, they're going to look at Chelsea and think, this isn't a Chelsea we know of. It's a breakable Chelsea. We're at home. You know, I do not see Fulham doing what West Ham did and putting 10 men behind the ball and looking to counter-attack us. I do not see that personally. So, yeah, we should be aiming for 3 points. We should not I say this all the time, because this Chelsea team, I feel like, has a tendency to underestimate their opponents. Has a tendency to do it. And you saw it in the Nottingham Forest game. We underestimated them, ended up losing 1-0. You know? Same with the West Ham game in a way. We underestimated them, thought it was going to be an easy game, ended up losing, I can't remember what it was, 3-1 or something like that. Do not underestimate Fulham, no matter what. So, yeah, we should be going out there, getting the 3 points and dashing and getting ready to the next one, because we just beat a very, very good Brighton team. Our confidence should be up there, you know what I mean? It should be up there. Because Brighton are a tougher side. Brighton are currently like top 5 in the Premier League right now. I can't believe I'm saying this as well. Brighton are top 5 in the Premier League right now. We ended up having a decent game. And what's the thing was, as well, at the end of the last game against Brighton, as soon as we got that goal, you could see the confidence go up on the players, all the players. They just rose in confidence. Is it a confidence issue at Chelsea? I don't think it is. I think there's many things to play in terms of why Chelsea have been so bad. But I think one of the reasons why are a confidence issue, because you could see after we got a goal, we was moving the ball better, we was more physical, we was more aggressive, you know, all that type of stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping to see that tomorrow. Hopefully our confidence is going to be high after beating Brighton. So yeah, let's get into my starting 11 I would choose for tomorrow's game. So before I go through my lineup, I want to say for tomorrow, we've got a couple of news about Chelsea players that aren't available for tomorrow. That's the word. So Reece James is not available tomorrow. Malo Gusto is not available tomorrow. Nicholas Jackson has a suspension. Same with Gusto, suspension, no injury. Lavia and Chilwell also were injured. So I think that's it for injuries in terms of players that are out. Conor Chukwuemeka has returned, as you can see in the thumbnail. He's fully returned. Bro just returned. I think Badiashiel's returned. I'm not too sure about Badiashiel. If not, he's currently out, but he's very, very close to coming back. Same with Reece James in a way. So, yeah, let's get straight into the team I will go with for tomorrow. So, first off in goal, Sanchez, Cucurella right back, yes. Disasi and Colwell as your 2 centre-backs. Maatsen as your left-back. Enzo and Caicedo as your 2 double pivot centre mids. I want them in the pivot tomorrow. Cole Palmer as the cam. I want him in the cam. Noni Madueke right wing. Mudryk left wing. Broder up top. That's what I want to see tomorrow. And I promise you, this team... Do you know what? Do you know the guy at Sky Sports, Paul Merson? He said it perfectly. Chelsea struggle to score their chances. That's what we're struggling to do. Struggle to score our chances. Sometimes we don't play well. But at some point this season, one team is going to be on the end of a Chelsea thrashing. We're going to thrash someone at some point. And I'm not talking no Lutons or Sheffield United. No. Talking a decent team are going to be on the end of a good thrashing. You know, trousers down, bang. You know what I'm saying? One of those ones there. God, that hurt my eardrum. Yeah, let's go through each player individually and why I chose them. So Sanchez in goal. Self-explanatory, really. I can't believe I'm saying this about Sanchez after I was so critical on him on the first 3 games of the season, 4 games of the season. I wanted to keep it going. He's been on good form, you know, great saves. It seems like his confidence is going up more, so that's why I'd go with him. Cucurella right back. He played immense against Brighton. Immense. And one thing I liked about Cucurella in that game, I can't even lie, is for my Chelsea team, for my Chelsea players, the Chelsea I grew up watching, it was always aggressiveness, you know. Every team hated us because, you know, of how aggressive we were, how we didn't care, you know. We'd break angles if we really needed to. Do you know what I mean? Cucurella showed that in the game, and I loved it. And he actually played quite well at right back. Going forward, he's not the best, but put him at right back. You know, Gusto is out for 3 games because of the red card. And Reece James is injured, coming back. Got nobody else for right back. Put Cucurella there. He had a good game. Put him there, I would. Disasi and Colwill as your 2 centre-backs has to be. They were superb, in my opinion, against Brighton. Even in that first half when Chelsea didn't look great, they looked like the 2 that were very, very solid. And Colwill at left centre-back has to happen. Has to happen. Do not play. If I see him at left-back tomorrow, I'm going to be really annoyed. And I feel bad for saying this because Thiago Silva has clearly been dropped here. I love Thiago Silva. Everybody knows this. I love Thiago Silva. But he's not been on form. These 2 look really, really good. Really, really good, especially against Brighton. I know it's only 1 game, but you've got to keep it continuing. Why fix something that's clearly not broken? You know? Maatsen, left back, play him in his actual position. Chilwell's obviously out injured, so there's that. Cucurella will be our right back, I'm hoping. I can't believe I'm saying that. I want Cucurella out. You know, who else will be playing left back? Maatsen's there, ready to go. You can tell he's eager to get into this Chelsea team and wants to play. So that's why I've gone with him at left back. And I think he'll link up really, really well on that left-hand side with Mudryk, I think. Enzo and Caicedo pivot. Enzo, he hasn't been on form recently, but at the same time, every time he's played, he's been in the number 10 position. Now, Enzo's not a number 10. He can't have his back to goal. He needs to see the whole pitch. That's why he's a deep line playmaker. And he's class in that position. That's why we need him in that position to help out Caicedo. And obviously Caicedo played really, really well against Brighton. Seems like he's slowly coming to his own now. He's in his element. Maybe it took him time to get used to everything. You know, I don't blame him. Yeah, with Caicedo, I want him to keep it going. I wouldn't choose Ugochukwu as well for this game because he didn't have the best game against Brighton, but it wasn't bad either. And obviously Lavia's out injured, so Caicedo, in my opinion, is a stonewall starter as well. Palmer in the cam. Please, he's got to start. He had an unreal game against Brighton, and the 2 times he's come off the bench in the last couple times he's come off the bench, last 2 times, sorry, I cut my finger. He's been unbelievable. He's been unbelievable. He gets his first start against a good Brighton side and got an assist, a really good assist as well. Technically 2, because that offside goal was not offside. So he has to play tomorrow. He's one of the ones that I look at in the starting 11 at the moment and go, you have to be starting tomorrow. If you don't, it's criminal. It's criminal. And also, it brings me on to the next player, Noni Madueke off the right wing. Palmer has a great link up with Madueke. They've been linking up since the under 18s, 19s, 20s, 21s. They've been linking up that whole time and they have a good link up. You know, I want to see that Noni Palmer link up, you know what I mean? And Madueke off the right has to be in my opinion. He was available. He wasn't injured, so he was available against Brighton, but Pochettino decided to drop him because of this he went out partying scandal thing. I think the message Pochettino was trying to send was a good message. I think it's a very strong message and I like it. But footballers are humans at the same time. They're gonna go and party once in a while, but I guess I kind of get it because, you know, the bad form we're on, you know, going that party and, you know, why? So I can kind of get it. So I'll allow it for this one, but he has to play tomorrow. He's a great winger. Then it moves us on to left wing, Mudryk. Just like the Palmer-Noni Madueke partnership I like to see, I want to see the Mudryk and Maatsen left-hand side partnership, because I think both of them off that left-hand side will be very, very, very dangerous. Maatsen's football IQ, Madueke. I keep getting confused between Madueke and Mudryk all the time. Mudryk's pacing behind, it will be very, very dangerous off that left-hand side, especially if we get a first goal and we need to counter-attack teams when they push against us. That left-hand side will be very dangerous. So bring it on. I know I said Mudryk wasn't the best against Brighton. It's because I just want to see Mudryk do a bit more. I just wanted to see him do a bit more. Like, don't know how much he went for, 60, 70, 80 million he went to us for. And since he's joined, I haven't really seen a drastic improvement. I get there's reasons why stuff might be holding him back, but I'm expecting to see some sort of improvement. Do you know what I mean? I see little bits here and there, but it's inconsistent, very inconsistent. So, but I would rather him off the wings than Sterling for me personally, because I think Sterling's been crap. And then, yeah, Broder up top. The only really option we have to go for, since Jackson's out for one game, he's back for their next game. Yeah, I really trust Broder. I just hope, if he gets a goal tomorrow, it could be good. It could be good, but it could be bad for Jackson. But that's a good headache for Pochettino and us Chelsea fans, because we've got two strikers who are ready to score goals. So, yeah, I've got faith in Broder. His first proper start since coming back from injury. Hopefully that will be a good sign. I'm hoping to see maybe Carney come off the bench, because obviously Carney's back fully now. I'm hoping to see him come off the bench maybe later or something. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I hope to see. That's my start 11 I would choose for tomorrow's game. Let me know in the comments down below what lineup you would go with. So, score prediction for Fulham versus Chelsea tomorrow. Well, I mean, there's no excuse for saying, oh, no, the ground is like an hour or 2 or 3 away and getting bus lag or something like that. I don't know. There's no excuse, because obviously Fulham ground is like literally 2 minutes down the road from us. So, I'm going to go with Fulham 0, Chelsea 2. I'm going to go Fulham 0, Chelsea 2. I think we're going to be confident after beating Brighton. I think our players are actually going to be confident going into this game. Also, like I said during a preview about 5 minutes ago, before I gave you my lineups, I think Fulham aren't going to put 10 men behind the ball like a West Ham did at home. I think Fulham are actually going to try and play their football at home against us. And we're going to get a goal. We're going to get a goal from that, and then they're going to go all guns blazing against us to try and get a goal back, and that's where we're going to slice them and get the second goal and finish the game. And I think it will be Chelsea 2, Fulham 0. Well, Fulham 0, Chelsea 2, if you know what I'm trying to say. And I think Cole Palmer will get a goal and Disasi will get a goal. I'm feeling a Disasi goal, and I feel like Palmer will get a goal or an assist. That's a given. I think he will. So yeah. Come on, Charles. Please get the win tomorrow. This will be a massive confidence boost if we could do this. So, yeah, that's it for today's video. Like and subscribe, please, everybody. Bell notification on, because my Fulham Chelsea review will be out straight after the game, about an hour, 45 minutes after the game, 45 minutes, an hour after the game. So, yeah, bell notification on, like and subscribe, everybody. Take care, all. And, yeah, let me know your score predictions as well. Take care, all. Peace.